Massive announcement by the great Tom Emmer. What a great job Congress is doing. He says today we will vote to overturn Gary Gensler's illegal rule, the one that prevents banks from safeguarding digital assets. And then the world was shocked. The vote took place and it passed. We're going to overturn Gary Gensler and his tyrannical regime. We see him here looking very concerned. And then the White House came out. President Biden says he's going to veto any kind of crap that Tom Emmer thinks he's going to pass through. Understand this. With this current administration, what you see Gary Gensler doing in the SEC in general, they're just taking marching orders from the Biden administration, from Elizabeth Warren. They set the tone, and he's just their attack dog. It's as simple as that. And we're not going to get any sort of court ruling that's going to save the day. We're not going to sit down and reason with these people. And you darn sure ain't going to see Tom Emmer pass anything that's going to make a bit of difference. It just ain't happening. We are in limbo, but guess what? Eventually, this guy, he's not going to be around. Eventually, the current president will be gone. Elizabeth Warren won't be there forever. Time's on our side. We win out eventually. But at this time, we just got to fight as much as we can, tread water, and hope that the next administration, whoever that might be, is a little friendlier towards crypto, specifically because this is a big opportunity, a lot of jobs, a lot of wealth, a lot of money, and this is the future of finance. We need sensible regulations. We need great custodians, of course. This would be a good thing if, banks and institutions could safeguard crypto assets for those that need that type of service. But, it just ain't going to work, people. So understand that, understand what's at stake here in this upcoming election, and there's nothing else we can do. You're just banging your head against the wall with these people. It's a lost cause. We'll get by it. Speaking of the SEC, we see scams are bad, aka Scam Daddy Act, saying this little excerpt from the SEC's last reply. Ripple's primary business continues to be, as it has been since 2013, unregistered sales of XRP. You know what? Good thing they don't have to register. Good thing they can sell in any secondary market with impunity. Isn't that wonderful? They don't have to get the SEC's approval. They don't have to register anything. The judge has proclaimed XRP is free to trade, even if Ripple's doing the selling on the secondary market. And they had this little blurb in there. Ripple also plans to issue a new unregistered crypto asset. Isn't that interesting? They're talking, of course, about their stablecoin. You notice they don't say an unregistered crypto security. Well, we don't need to register assets, do we? Well, only securities. Like, what does this even mean? They're just being nasty here, trying to make sound like something is there when it is not. There's nothing really they can do here. Hopefully the judge doesn't give us an injunction because we don't want to gift the SEC anything. We don't want to concede any ground. But at the end of the day, Ripple can operate in the U.S. market. They're going to use stable coins as they have been. They can use Tether. They can use Bitcoin. And pretty soon they're going to be able to use their very own stable coin sent on the XRP ledger at less than 3 seconds at a fraction of a cent. Is going to be one of the greatest systems in the world. And we can operate here in the U.S. and overseas. They get no opinion. We can do whatever we want over there. And the XRP ledger continues to be built out, continues to be used in a more practical way. And there is nothing that any judge, there's nothing that any regulator, any president, any SEC, reptilian, there's nothing any of them can do to stop us long term. And that's all that really matters. We see SEC crackdown. Every company that is being investigated, this was put up by Digital Asset Investor. And I think this shows the scope, the scale of everything as we really come through this. We see, of course, Ethereum Foundation, imminent enforcement. And I've said it before, they're not really concerned with the Ethereum token in my mind. I mean, they might try to push that staking is a security of some sort, but I think that would just be a bonus. I think that in consensus, what they're really looking at is wallets. They don't like self-custody wallets, and that will be really the primary mode of attack there for both of those, especially consensus. That's what they're after. Of course, they're going after Robinhood. They're hitting every exchange up here. I already said consensus. Uniswap, of course, decentralized exchanges. They don't like that. Anything that's decentralized, trustless, i.e. they don't control. Got to go after that. Coinbase, of course. There's an ongoing litigation there. Binance. Ripple's ongoing. Not going well for them. It's not ongoing well for the current administration in the SEC, but it is ongoing, of course. And lastly, Kraken, what a bad deal they got. They settled, they paid millions of dollars and got sued anyway. Just shows there is no reasoning with these people. You just have to outlast them. You got to live longer than them. You got to stick around, continue to build the best you can, and brighter days are ahead. Because again, this industry will outlast all of us, no less 100-year-old politicians and Gary Genslers and people like this. They'll be gone in not too long, and we will continue to build forward. Let me know what you think down below. As always, please like, please subscribe. The revolution will be televised right here on Jungle Link.